Another mild day ahead, cloudy for England and Wales, turning wet and windy for Scotland and Northern Ireland. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up for Good Morning Britain.
Thursday.
Laura, sunshine actually limited supply today. Cloudy, wet and windy. Here's the details. Good morning. Yes, a lucky few catching a glimpse of the sunshine today. It's cloudy, it is mild, it's turning wet and windy as we head through the day. But it does mean, with these cloudy skies, for many of us, it is frost-free. Starting temperatures in the south, 10 or 11 degrees. That is higher than where it should be by day at this time of year. A touch of frost with a few clear spells for the northeast of Scotland. So glimmers of brightness for the northeast of Scotland first thing, and eastern England quickly being replaced by cloud that thickens as we head through the day. An approaching weather front brings rain through Northern Ireland, then across Scotland, strengthening winds as well, so a wet and windy afternoon to come. England and Wales turning cloudier and breezy. Limited amounts of sunshine, but 14 degrees like yesterday, our top temperature, so another mild one. As we head through this evening and overnight tonight, the whole band of rain means quite a wet night to come for Northern England and Wales. Some heavy bursts of rain as that slips its way southwards, heading towards the southeast, and then skies clear. So tomorrow, a colder start to the day, but a sunnier start to the day, and tomorrow is one of sunshine and showers. Good morning to you. Another mild start to the day, and then it's one of wet and windy weather spreading across the UK. Here's the culprit. Low pressure, which often brings wet and windy conditions, moves its way through. Dry for a day, and then, yes, wet and windy. Top temperatures here about 10 or 11. So let's see how things pan out as we head through the next 7 days. So we'll look at our trend for Scotland, Northern Ireland and northern areas of England, and we have our average temperature line, which sits around about 8 degrees for 8 degrees for the time of year. It is mild for the next few, and actually temperatures stay average or above as we head through the outlook period. Percentage chance of rainfall, well, you can see it with the wet weather symbols most days. It is looking much more unsettled. We have the heavy band of rain arriving today, a drier interlude tomorrow, but the outlook unsettled and staying wet and windy as we head through to next week. Fortunes further south for England and Wales for the next 7 days. Again, temperature-wise, it remains above average both by day and by night. That theme continues well into the middle of next week. Percentage chance of rainfall, how likely we are to see wet weather as we head through the coming days, will actually largely dry for the rest of the working week. But then into the weekend and into next week, the floodgates open, wet and windy weather arrives and stays with us for much of next week too. Morning to you. Sunshine in short supply today. A cloudy day ahead for many of us, turning wet and windy in the north, but throughout it remains mild. Overcast skies this morning means it's a grey, grim one. Cloud. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. Weather-wise, it's a cloudy day ahead and then turning wet and windy for many of us. Here comes our weather front that will bring the wet and windy weather today and then into the weekend. Another area. Good morning to you. A cloudy day ahead, and yet again, it is a mild one. And while it may be dry to start, it turns wet and windy, particularly for Scotland and Northern Ireland. But cloudy means it is mild, starting temperatures 12 or 13 degrees already. Best of any brightness in the northeast of Scotland, with a touch of frost. Bright skies initially through eastern England, quickly replaced by cloud. So a dull, grey, damp day, extensive mist and hill fog through southern and western coasts. A mild 14 degrees, and then turning cloudy, wet and windy with heavy rain for Scotland.